Hello there, it's time to make another 2-slider card, or perhaps a double slider card. I'm using these Miss Anya stamps, and I have prepared them just a little bit just to save us some time when we're making the card. So this is the technique for making that card. I have started off with a piece of paper or cardstock that measures 5.5 inches times 11 inches, and I have then put it just a little bit outside from the left side there, and then folded it at 3.5 inches, 7, and also at 11 inches. Oh, I'm sorry, 10.5 inches, 10.5. Then you're going to fold the card together like so, and just to make sure that all this is even here. After that, you are going to need 2 pieces of cardstock that measure 3.25 times 5.5 inches, and that is for the background. You need 2 of those. And then if you want to layer your card once, you can get a piece of just a little bit lighter cardstock that measure 3 times 5.25 inch, and you need 2 of those as well. After that, you can stamp your image and color it. Here I have used Copic markers, and I have used the same color choice to all of these stamps, just to keep the card together, if so to speak. And then I have put some glitter also on some places, just to highlight the figures just even more. And after that, you are also going to need a strip of plastic paper that measures approximately 2.5 inches times 12 inches. After you have done so, you are ready to assemble your flap mechanisms. First off, I'll start by taping this piece of plastic bag, and I'm trying to make sure that the tape doesn't go outside, otherwise there's a risk that it'll actually lock the plastic to the card, and then you won't have the possibility to actually get the flip mechanism to work. What you want to do after that is that you pull this plastic bag quite tight, but not that tight that the cardstock bends and comes out of shape. And make sure you get that tape line as far down as you can. And then you can start mounting these pieces together. What I forgot to say to you was also that if you have the possibility of finding your own tabs, or just perhaps cutting them out by freehand, you should do so, because these help you pull these flap mechanisms out. And then fasten an eyelet on each, and then just a piece of string, and that will give you just a lovely handle to work with this card. So while the cardstock is facing you with a small flap down there, you should take some tape and put it on the downside of the card. And remember, you shouldn't go over the tape, otherwise there's a risk that this one also sticks to the card and you can't really make it work. And then just line it up down here. Try to give an equal amount of cardstock on both sides of the card. Make sure it doesn't stick to your card. And then, just to try things out, fold your card together and pull it. And you see, this works. Now we come to the tricky part. In this way your card is open, but you are going to fold it once. And then you are going to take your other one. And when the tab is down here, you're going to turn it upside down. But before you do that, you just put some tape, preferably on the plastic bag, because then you know the width at once, and then you are actually eliminating the risk of getting too much tape on there. And then just try to make it even. And I'm going to turn this one upside down because I'm right-handed, so I think I can work best like this. Just line it up again. Make sure that the card is at the bottom on the other side. And just give equal amount of cardstock on each side there, and then you can fold your card together all again just to see if it works. Yes, and it does. And if I have it this way, you can see that both Anjas come in the right direction. So this is quite easy. Oh, sorry, you can't really see that, can you? I need to... How am I going to manage this? No, it isn't that easy now, is it? Here they come, and they are upside down. So, when you see it like this, I need to turn it around. I'm sorry for being so clumsy here. But you see, it works just perfectly. So now what you have to do is actually close this card. And this is what you have, this small flip here. So just put some tape on there and fold it under the brown flap, and also if you got a broad plastic bag, make sure you get it under that one as well. And just make sure that the card is even there. And just to be on the safe side, make sure that it works. And it actually does. So what you're left with are these tabs that actually look up here. And that makes it so much easier for you to just pull these out. So that's my tip for you. What I have done afterwards is I have punched out 2 different kinds of paper with the spellbinders labels for. I have used a little bit of lighter paper and then a little bit darker, just to make sure that the Anja here lifts from the surface. I have also put a ribbon here just to give the impression of that she's sitting on it. So I'm going to glue this one down. And we're almost ready with this card. Just try to make it straight and do your best. Here it is so far. And here's this lovely Miss Anja. And I've got lots of double-sided foam tape here. And I just want to get rid of them. And then I'm going to fasten her. And if you want to, you can continue decorating this card with lots of lovely roses or other kinds of flowers. So I hope you're enjoying this card, because I think this one is very, very fun and easy to make actually, now that you have the measurements and such. So this is one of the cards, one of my favorite cards actually. And I'm sorry I didn't have it in that video I posted yesterday, where I posted those 17 different kinds of folds. So there we have it. There's this lovely Miss Anja and her mates or friends coming down here, and you could really put any kind of a message here and continue with a couple of roses perhaps and so. But this is what I have time for right now. So please let me know if you have made double slider cards or 2 slider cards of your own, and let me see them. So I wish you all the best, and I am signing off right now. Bye bye.